Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Clone Wars, you guys. I am so excited to see what is going to happen next. I think the last few episodes have just been really something extraordinary, even for this show. So if you're joining me early today, you already know what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are joining me on YouTube today, I would so love it if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So, alright guys, we got quite a bit in the last episode. I was really glad that Obi-Wan and Anakin came in for a little bit, because it really helped it feel like the story is kind of connected to our main story. Like, not that we always kind of have one-off adventures on Clone Wars, so it's not like I felt disconnected by any means, but I don't know, there's something about it that it does kind of help it feel a little bit more connected, I think is the only way I can put it. And plus, I mean, who doesn't love seeing Obi-Wan and Anakin any chance we get, snarking it up and adding their charm to the episode. So I kind of had this theory early on about Savage, that like he was gonna double cross Ventress and the sisters and go and actually, you know, legitimately serve Dooku. And it kind of happened, but kind of both things happened, because he actually ended up kind of double-crossing Ventress and Dooku at the same time, and just kind of couldn't take the strings from either one of them. But then we see him with you know, the kind of the head mother at the end, and she's helping him. So and we saw Ventress just like take off, and I don't know what's going to happen to her. I don't know. Is she still set on revenge? Is she just going to go run away somewhere and start a new life? You know, is she still being helped by the sisters? I am not sure. But we did get a pretty big bomb dropped at the end, and that's that Darth Maul is actually the brother of Savage. I already knew that Darth Maul was alive just because of another Star Wars thing that I saw that kind of gave that away for me. So, you know, it's one of those things when you're watching a show that's been around for a little bit, and I've been a long time fan of the franchise. Like, some things are just not going to be, I'm not going to be totally blind on them, or at least not as much as I'd like to be. Sorry, I had to kick the fan up because it's so hot in here. But trust me, better the fan than I think you can see a little bit of it in the background. The air conditioner is loud. It is loud. But it's very warm, so please excuse the fan. I'll do my best in editing to reduce the volume of the fan. But anyway, yes, I was just really surprised that they're brothers. And then afterwards, I'm like, oh, well, of course they're brothers, because aren't they all, like, kind of considered brothers and sisters at this point? Like, if they're in the same group or whatever. But I don't know if I think they might be like actual brothers is the way that they were talking about it. And we know how things went with his last brother, guys. Did not go well. So I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm guessing at some point Darth Maul is going to show up, and it's going to be pretty interesting. So, with that being said, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right on into the next episode of Clone Wars? Let's go.
At the rendezvous point, awaiting your arrival. Where are you?
Sir, we are at the rendezvous point, and there's no sign of you in our scanners.
Oh, come
What?
on. That's impossible.
Something's wrong. We're at the exact
Something
coordinates
is
where
wrong.
the distress signal originated, but there's nothing here. Rex is at the exact same coordinates, and he's not here.
Did they like jump back in
Getting
time?
Interesting.
There's a whole lot of like asteroids in the air or something. Rocks. There's mountains. I'm seeing.
What?
Huh?
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Are you the one?
Are you the one? What?
Hello. Who are you?
I am Donna. Are you the one?
Calm down, you guys.
I will take you to him. Him who?
Did you bring us here?
Only he can help you. There is little time. Follow me. We must have shelter by nightfall.
Oh, wow. She's like
Thought the
ethereal.
plan was strange. How about this one?
We'll be fine.
How
long as we
about
stay
it,
together.
indeed? So very like ethereal creature here. Also, Obi-Wan just his reaction was everything. He's like, "Hello, who are you? How you doing?"
Seasons seem to change with the time of day,
Yeah.
And
That's
they're
kinda
not
cool.
Animals.
and you sense it.
Since
Yeah,
we
there's no
arrived,
birds or
the
anything.
force is very strong.
An innocence
Where are
unlike
they?
anything I've ever felt before. Be wary.
They're in
Excuse
like
me.
a
Who are
they're
you
in
taking
like
us
a
to?
historical
Of course.
Jedi place.
And what exactly are you?
We are the ones who guard the power. We are the middle, the beginning, and the end.
Glad she cleared that up for us.
Yeah, nothing vague about that. Oh god, this is awesome. Okay, are they in like the beginning of I'm trying to think. Oh my god. They're okay. Let me do some guesswork here. Oh my god, save him.
Thank you.
It is forbidden for you to touch me.
Sorry, I was just saving your life.
That
Don't
was my
mind him.
brother's work. You are in great danger. Wait for me. Do not leave this place.
Alright. Now I'm thinking they're in a place that controls all of time.
Everything's dying.
Did you lose
That's not
something?
It's his
Didn't
brother.
do as you were asked.
And what was that? We'd like our ship back if you don't mind.
Not yet.
He seems
Is it
angry.
true that he is the chosen one?
What?
Such things.
How did
What is
they know
about to
that?
happen shall occur, whether you like it or not.
Oh no, see, I'm not
Sith.
this.
Sith. Yes. And no.
What?
The storms here are quite lethal.
He just turned into a bat.
Yours was that.
I'm not quite
Yep.
sure.
What if he's like evil and she's good?
Quick,
You know, what if this is like the
Table
origin
there.
of everything? Oh, there's like two. Are those supposed to be the brother and the sister? Like represent the two? And this is dad. This is dad. This is dad. Is this dad?
What is it that you want from me?
That's an
Learn
excellent
the
question.
truth about who you really are.
Because they know
One
he's
that
the
maybe you have known all along.
He's the
One you
balance
must
to the
believe
force.
in order to fulfill your destiny.
Enough with the riddles, old man. Tell me what's going on here.
What destiny are you speaking of?
As you
Obi-Wan, have you done as I asked? Have you trained the boy?
Master Qui-Gon, how are you here?
I am here because you are here.
I don't understand. What is this place?
Oh my
Unlike
god!
any other, a conduit through which the entire force of the universe flows.
I think that's
Are
really
we in
amazing
danger?
too.
This planet is both an amplifier and a magnet. Three
Okay.
are here who seek Skywalker.
The force within him is stronger than any known Jedi. I've
Right.
trained him as well as I could, but he's still
did
willful
his
and balance
best.
eludes him.
If he is the chosen one, you will discover it here.
And if not,
Okay.
And you must realize with his power, this is a very dangerous place for him to be.
Great! Great! Oh, Qui-Gon, no! Stay! Oh my god, Qui-Gon! Ah! Oh my god, I think that was really Liam Neeson too. Oh, that was everything. I cannot believe we got Qui-Gon over here! So this is a dangerous place for...
Secret.
Who's
Oh!
there? Who's there, I said?
That's really his... That's really the actress. I could tell by her voice. What?
Black Ar-
Nothing ever really dies, my son. I have a secret to tell you.
What?
Everything you have done, everything you have learned has led you here.
Whatever you are, my mother.
Where is your pain? So I might take it away.
I was
Oh, is this really his mom?
too late to save you. I failed as a Jedi, and I failed you.
Oh, honey.
I tasted only vengeance when I slaughtered so many to avenge your death.
It is time you realize that your guilt does not define you, my son. You defined your guilt.
The only love I feel in my heart is haunted by what would happen should I let go.
Then it is not love. It is a prison.
But I have a wife.
She's not your destiny.
But I love her.
No!
Ow!
Poisoner!
What are you?
What? What? What the fudge is happening right now?
Are you happy, child?
Oh, okay. Oh, so we're all gonna have a little spirit journey here. Yes.
What concern of it is yours? I am your future, your potential. This is a trick. There is a wildness to you, young one. Seeds of the dark side planted by your master. Do you feel it? No. He is like no other Jedi. You may never see your future if you remain his student. Leave this planet.
Oh my god, I'm just marveling right now about older Ahsoka because...
I had a vision.
I see through your spells and visions, old man. Tell me what is going on here.
So, somebody explain what's happening, please. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Some call us Force wielders.
Force wielders? Oh
Jedi
dear.
have never spoken of this. My mother came to me, but it was not her. It was something else.
It's a vision.
My son, I suspect.
Oh, it was
can take many
okay.
forms, can manipulate the Force like no other. Therefore, it was necessary to withdraw from the temporal world and live here as anchorites.
Anchorites.
As a sanctuary?
And a prison. Too much dark or light would be the undoing of life as you understand it.
Really? So too much light.
Chosen one had
Except
one
that...
test, and I shall know the truth.
Oh my god, I don't even want to know what the test is going to be. Ah, we got the white bird and the... Okay, alright, we got... So they... Oh. What? Guys, this is really freaky. It's real trippy. It's real trippy. Oh my, they're...
Don't do it, Master!
Oh god. Oh god, that's the test? Oh!
Let them go.
Which one
Which
will
one
you choose to
will
say?
he choose? You jerks!
Master?
Oh god.
Ahsoka!
Oh!
Let them go.
I feel like they're trying to
Only
teach
you
him a
can make my children
lesson.
release them.
Anakin! The planet is the Force.
It is the Force. It is the Force. It's like it's literally a conduit. Oh dear! Now he's manipulating light and dark to hit. Oh, and now it's all turning dark though. That's not good. That means he's feeling a little dark. Drop it. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Now you see who you truly are. Only the Chosen One could tame both my children.
Could tame them.
I've taken
Okay.
the test.
But first, you
Uh-oh.
must understand.
Do not trust him.
No.
I see.
He's like, come on, girl.
I am dying, and you must replace me.
No.
I
What?
can't stay here.
But
He's
this is
got a
yours.
wife.
It has been foretold. The Chosen One will remain to keep my children in balance.
Was that like what he was really supposed to do? And he went against it,
Force
so
you
that's...
to do this.
So he became Darth
Choice must be
Vader?
yours. But leave, and your selfishness shall haunt you, and the galaxy.
Yeah, that part's actually really true. That's so interesting. So this is what he was meant to do all along. He was supposed to keep balance. All right, you guys, that was really freaky and amazing, and I loved it. I love this concept that there is a tangible place and beings who embody what we know is the Force, and they are just like keeping it. At first I thought, like, are they controlling time? Are they controlling? But if they're the Force, then they're everything, right? And the Father is the one who keeps the balance between the light and the dark. And it would be really bad if something were to happen. Like, what if say, like, one of them was like, I want to leave, or like got out, or died. Can they die? I don't know. Like, everything would spin into chaos. So it's definitely a very vital job that, you know, they are. Well, I guess they can die if the dad is gonna die. Why is he dying? Is it just old age? Like, I'd be very curious to know, like, how did they come? But I think that's just it. They're like, they've just always been, you know, like, they're like gods in a way, perhaps. They're like, that is some heavy stuff. That's some, like, existential, whoa level stuff right there. So am I understanding this correctly, that, like, they are the Force? The planet is the Force. And the Father is the one who keeps them in balance. And what's really crazy about this is that if you were watching this and you had no idea about the Darth Vader, I really hope nobody's watching this with no idea whatsoever. I will feel so guilty if I spoiled someone. But just say that you were doing that. Clearly, you would think that they were, like, nuts. And you'd be like, get out of the way. Like, Anakin's got his life. He's got an important mission. He's got a wife back there. He's got his Padawan. And, like, just, like, no. Like, he's not meant to just, like, stay there. What are you talking about? But it was interesting what I guess it was the brother, actually, but had taken the shape of Smee, was saying about how that's not really love. And it's funny because I don't doubt that he really does love, but it is such a selfish love in a way that ends up being what destroys him and the people around him, and even, like, echoes throughout the universe once he turns to the dark side. So they all had a point, you know, like, I'm sitting here watching and I'm like, no, but he loves Padme, stop. Like, no, they're supposed to be together. But we know that so much of how everything, not just them, not just the two of them, but how everything in the universe goes so wrong is kind of, like, rooted at their love, which is so sad. And it's so fascinating to me to think that what was meant by he is the balance to the Force. He is the chosen one. He was always destined to come and take over as the one keeping the balance. And because he didn't do that, that's why everything went to heck. That's some crazy stuff right there, guys. That is some heavy, heavy stuff. I really hope there's a second part to it, because I have so many questions. I think there's so much they could do with it. If there's not a second part, I hope they at least revisit it at some point, like, based on people, because I'm sure people love that episode because it was fantastic. Guys, they're just really going to some places in this season. I can see where they have, like, taken everything that was working for them in the first two seasons and just taken it to another level. And I don't know how to crystallize what exactly changed. I'd say they're telling more mature stories, but I don't feel like they were ever telling, like, silly stories or anything. Like, I feel like the stories always had that element, but I do feel like they're kind of going full force with much deeper stories, perhaps. I don't know, but it's not like they were ever shallow on the show either. It's just like, I just feel like they've really upped their game. And I love the idea that there is, like, an actual corporeal embodiment of the Force that has to be kept, you know. That's crazy. That is, I was way off. I was like, oh, they jump back in time. Oh, these people keep time. They keep everything. If I'm understanding it correctly. Okay. Well, guys, my mind is blown. I really, 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 really hope that's a two-parter, or even more, perhaps. I don't know. Some people are telling me that from now on they're going to be much longer stories. So I'm hoping we just began but they left, so, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be a much longer story. I really, really hope so, because that was crazy. Oh, and older Ahsoka. So it was very fun for me because, again, I don't want to spoil a lot, but maybe I shouldn't say anything, because actually I got kind of spoiled on something, on just a general, like, wondering about Ahsoka being okay by another series. So I don't want to go too much into it in case you have not seen that series or you're still, like, watching through Clone Wars. But I will just say that I really, really, really enjoyed older Ahsoka. And if you know, you know. If you know why, then you know why. So, all right, guys. That was phenomenal. I cannot wait for... I think they are just killing it this season. A lot of people have said, like, this is where Clone Wars really begins. And I'm definitely getting that vibe. So, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. Please be sure to join me next time. And we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.